What is real and what is simulated?
Now, whatever your name is, get ready for the big surprise. You are not you. You're me. No shit.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be exploring 10 pieces of trivia you should know about Total Recall.
Ready for Dreamland?
Consider the source. Kicking off our list is a fun fact about the origins of this sci-fi stunner. Total Recall wasn't a Hollywood invention at all. It was actually a loose adaptation of Philip K. Dick's 1966 short story, We Can Remember It For You, Wholesale, that tells a fantastic science fiction tale about fabricated memories. The story that started it all. Unlike the films, Dick's story focused on a man who is unable to afford a trip to Mars and instead buys a simulated vacation where he is a secret agent.
Why go to Mars as a tourist when you can go as a playboy or a famous jock or...
Secret agent. How much is that?
However, it is soon revealed that he is an actual undercover government assassin who holds dangerous secrets. Attempts to kill him fail, and so he makes a deal to exchange his real memories for fantasy memories, where he saved the Earth from aliens. But that also turns out to be true.
Damn, the man don't even know he's been in Mars tonight.
The long road through development hell. Total Recall had a turbulent ride to the big screen. After buying the story's rights, the writers of Alien penned the first screenplay in 1974 without studio backing. Eventually, producer Dino De Laurentiis signed off, and actors like Richard Dreyfuss and Patrick Swayze were approached. However, when De Laurentiis' studio went bankrupt, Arnold Schwarzenegger took the opportunity to persuade Carolco to buy the script and cast him for a $10 million salary, 15% of the profits, and veto power over production.
We call it the ego trip.
No, I'm not interested in that.
Fabricating reality is no easy task. After 40 script drafts that depicted the main character as everything from an accountant to Arnie's suggestion of a construction worker, Recall finally went into production.
You ever heard of Recall?
Recall?
You know where they sell those fake memories.
Oh, recall! Thinking of going there?
I don't know, maybe.
It became one of the last movies to use large-scale miniature effects and one of the first to embrace CGI. But they didn't need effects to create their futuristic subway system. They just used the real Mexico City subway with a new paint job and special sci-fi touches. Arnie brings the pain. The problems bringing 1990's Total Recall to the big screen were not all development issues. Arnie sustained multiple injuries, like a broken finger and a crushed hand due to stunts gone wrong, which meant his hands were out of frame for parts of the film.
Doug, I'm gonna call a doctor.
Don't call anybody.
But Schwarzenegger says one of his biggest challenges was tangling with the drastic changes his character went through during the story.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
No, I'm telling you, Doug, your brain will not know the difference.
The crew that spewed. During the film's shoot in Mexico, the entire crew got food poisoning, with the exception of Arnie and writer Ronald Shusett.
What you been feeding this thing?
Blondes.
Schwarzenegger had learned his lesson while shooting Predator overseas and had his food catered from the US. Shusett took extreme health measures and got weekly vitamin shots. Everybody mocked him. Well, until the hurling started. Violence is never the answer. Because of the movie's extreme violence, Recall was given a devastating X rating. To open it to a wider audience, the carnage was edited down for a more marketable R rating, though 77 screen deaths still remain. So this is the tame version, even with Arnie using a dude as a meat shield? Recall on the small screen. Total Recall 2070 was a 1999 TV show that was meant as a prequel to the 1990 movie, since it was set in 2084. The series incorporated robots from Dick's novel Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheep and borrowed visual elements from its movie adaptation, Blade Runner. However, aside from keeping the memory-planting company Recall, 2070 shared no similarities with its sources and didn't even credit the author.
Should I thank you now or later?
How about now?
The cast's the thing. Arnie wanted to reprise his Recall role in the 2012 remake, despite his age. Colin Farrell was finally picked as his successor, and this wasn't the first time he adapted Dick's work. Years earlier, Farrell appeared in Minority Report, which was a version of Philip K. Dick's story of the same name. It was originally developed as a Total Recall sequel and was slated to star Schwarzenegger once again, but Tom Cruise was cast in the end.
Bullshit.
A reboot for the new millennium. Rounding out our trivia list is more info about the 2012 remake. This reboot took the story in a new direction by ignoring all references to Mars and by splitting Earth into the battling nations of New Shanghai and Euro-America. The $200 million spectacle kept audiences guessing which side Colin Farrell was really on.
Why are you here? Why?
And featured him in a stunning one-shot fight scene which required 22 takes before he finally got it right. What's your favorite Total Recall factoid? For more entertaining trivia videos, be sure to visit us at WatchMojo.com.
You're a hero.
You.